In this video, we're going to have a look at what information alpha provides in order to help us figure out what might be wrong with a SQL statement. Alpha provides a lot of information that comes back, well, all the information that comes back from SQL servers. So we just know how to get, we just have to know how to get at that information. So here we've got an XBasic routine. It's a SQL insert into a table. There are two known errors in this routine. As long as your statement is okay, so that's one error that could show up. But in this case, I know my statement is more or less okay. But it could be data errors and it could be statement errors. So let's have a look to see what's going on with this stuff. So we're going to go to Live Preview. I'm going to run this, and we're going to step through the code. So we know that our connection got opened properly and we're about to execute the statement. So there's a problem with the statement. So what we're going to have a look at is our connection, because alpha returns all the good information into our connection variable. So we can just type in C in here to see what's going on with our connection statement. And this is a little bit of a quirk that I found, because here it says that it's been successful, but I think it might be a timing issue in this case. So we know there's an error, so we know that this isn't quite true. So we're going to halt this and we're going to go back through it again. And we're about to run our SQL statement again. All right, now we've got a real error. So what do we have here? We've got cn, and inside cn is this value called call result. So let's go and have a look at call result, and it's changed again. So we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave that where it is. I'm gonna halt and go back over it again. I think it just gets reset. All right, so here we are with our call result, cn call result, and we can see down here, this is our really good stuff. We've got some text here to tell us exactly what's going on. We've got native text here. We can have a look at that, but this is the entire text. This will give us exactly what we need in this case, but let's have a look at this. This is the one I like to have a look at. So what does this say? Gives us our error number, unknown column, RPT date in the field list. All right, let's go and have a look at RPT date. Where's that? I know I'm setting it here, so that's okay. Let's have a look here. There's our error. Done. So that's one error. So that gave us a really good clue as to what was going on. We saved that. We're going to run it again. And we're going to walk through. So there's our first flag, so that's okay. Oh, we got another error. Now we've already got call result.txt displayed up here. So now we get right down to the error that's going on here. So what is this? Incorrect date value 11/03/2014 for column. Well, of course, because that's not a SQL date, is it? And most of the time when we're working with dates, that's what's going to be what it is. SQL dates, well, working with dates just generally are just horrible. So let's halt that. And we'll go back and we'll fix our date. There we go. So that's good. Live preview again. We'll step all the way through this. There's our first flag. And you can see that it's success from opening our connection, so that's fine. And it's still success, even after we've done that. So we can go, I'm just going to pop over into the table. I'll drag that over. And indeed, there's our first name, last name, company, and I think the date's over here somewhere. And there's our date. So that's how you tell what's going on, and this is a standard setup that I've got here. if our flag is open, well, let me get out of this. I'll just continue running it. Where are we? So we try to open our connection. If the flag is true, then we go ahead. If the flag is false, then I actually shove out an error that the connection wasn't open properly. It says could not open the connection. Error reported was, and then I report cn.callResult.text. So I know exactly what the error is, and I just set it up and send it back into. That's all JavaScript. It turns out to be JavaScript, and just send it right back. And of course, we have to escape that as well because there are a lot of character return line feeds in that message. Now, in this particular case, we have another flag as we do it. We execute our SQL statement. Again, if the flag is true, then all is okay. Else there was an error, could not execute the query, and we just report on cn.callResult.text again. And so that's how to get Alpha to help you figure out exactly what's going on with your SQL statements. Very, very helpful. Thanks for having a look.